And the third one in the trio, Jim Morrison. Jim
Jim.
also bottle. What was Jim like?
Jim was a cool guy. He was, he had a great sense of humor, and we used to drink a lot. He would always come in and immediately jump on top of my bed and stand up and read his new poems to me, and ask me what I thought. We would drink, and the funniest time, we were in Europe and we were touring, and they would go on one night first, and then we would go on the next night first. We traded back and forth like this. And, we were partying, and one time we were in Sweden, and Jim and I were out, and we were pretty wasted. We went back to the hotel, and he said, "I'll meet you in the pool," So I went up to the pool, and I see Jim, and hey, and I'm pretty stoned out of my mind, already. And I dive in the low end of the pool, like 2 feet. So I come up and Jim's going. And I feel blood just streaming on my face, and I go, oh great, So I go on that night, and we go on first this night. So here I am, all scarred up, and Mr. Beautiful is sitting over there, watching me. See what I'm gonna do. So I go on, and we open with Plastic Fantastic, in fact, and it was just great. I'm right on it. I got the crowd. Everybody's going nuts, I see Morrison over the corner of my eye, and somebody gives him a big bowl of hash, and I see him go. He's eating it down. So I'm singing. I got the crowd going, and suddenly Jim comes dancing out around me. He's dancing around. He's dancing around. So I'm singing to Jim, and he's dancing around with me, and we're wrapping ourselves up in the chord, And then we unwrap just at the end of the song, and the crowd's going crazy, Jim looks at me and goes, "Beat that motherfucker." I fall down right at my feet. I never got up for the show that night. But it was so cool. He looked at me with that look in his face and said, "Beat that."
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. For you. that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, the time to hesitate is through. The time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Girl, we couldn't get much higher. Love become a funeral pyre. Girl, we couldn't get much higher.